Hello everyone, and welcome to the Whitby Public Library's Funtastic Friday. My name is Mary, and you know me from the Roslyn branch. Today, we're going to create something using origami. Do you know what origami is? That's correct. It's the ancient Japanese art of paper folding. Using a square sheet of paper and folding it in very specific ways allows you to create all kinds of animals, flowers, and boxes, as simple or as ornate as you want them to be. Today, we are keeping it simple. We are going to create some cute animal corner bookmarks. They make a delightful gift for a special someone. At this time, I want to acknowledge easypeasyandfun.com website. So let's get started. You can use any color of paper, but I have opted to go with the traditional colors of the animals. My paper is actual origami paper, which is colored on one side and is typically a 15 centimeter square. It also feels thinner than regular paper, which makes it easier to fold and crease. But origami paper is not necessary. Any square of paper will work just fine. If you have white paper, just color one side. So let's start with the frog. We're going to start with our origami paper colored side down. We're going to take one corner and fold it over to the other corner on a diagonal and try and keep it as exact as you can. Bring your finger along to the crease and crease it down. So you're using one hand to hold the paper, the other hand to crease the paper. Open it up, turn it, and fold the other diagonal. Again, trying to keep it as exact as you can. Hold it with one hand, pull with the other, crease, crease. Turn it so that the base of the triangle is facing you. Then we're going to take one sheet of the paper, using the crease as our guide. We're going to take the point of the triangle and put it down in the exact middle of the base. Hold it and crease. We're going to take our right corner and we're going to fold that right corner over to the middle of the base. Like that. Hold it, crease. And we're going to do the very same with the left side. I turn it around and fold it. It's just easier for me that way, but you don't have to. Fold it, crease, open it up, turn it around. So it looks like that. Now we're going to take the right point of this triangle and we're going to fold it all the way up the middle crease. So this right point touches that top point. Again, we're using our center crease as our guide. Hold it and crease. Open it up. I'm turning it and I'm going to do the very same thing with the other side. Putting that corner all the way along the center crease. Hold it and crease. Turn it around, open it up so it looks like that, but now you've got folds and you've got a little pocket. So you're going to take the right corner of the triangle, fold it up, and put it inside the pouch. The left corner of the triangle, fold it up, tuck it inside the pouch. Press it down flat, turn it over, and there's the back side of your frog. Turn it back again and this is going to be the face of your frog. So now, more fun. Now we get to decorate our frog. Take one piece of paper, it can be any color. It's about 3 centimeters by 5 centimeters. I fold it in half, so it's about 1.5 centimeters by 5 centimeters. These are going to be the eyeballs. So it's going to look like that. I'll take my scissors, give him nice rounded eyes. I'm going to open it up, cut along the fold. That's the only way I can ensure that they're going to be somewhat similar in shape. I'm going to take my glue stick, and on the colored side of the paper, I'm going to dab a little bit of glue on the bottom, and I'm going to stick it behind. I'm going to do the same with the other side. A little bit of glue. Stick it behind. My favorite part, the googly eyes. Stick a googly eye on. Even the word googly eyes, it's funny. There we go. Now we're going to make his tongue. So we're going to take a little strip of paper. I used red. It's about 6 centimeters long by about 1.5 centimeters wide. At one end, just cut it into any shape that you want, and it's just going to be the end of his tongue. I'm just going to do it like that. On the colored side of the paper again, just put a little bit of glue, and we're going to stick it on the underside of the pouch like that. And lastly, we're going to give our frog some nostrils so he will be able to smell all those delicious bugs. And there's your frog corner bookmark. And when you're going to use them, it looks like that. Now we're going to do our ladybug. So we're going to take the red sheet of origami paper, colored side down, and we're going to make diagonal folds. Two diagonal folds, just like we did with the frog. Hold it, crease it, put the base of the triangle facing you, fold the tip of one piece of the paper, fold it down to the center of the base, crease. Then we're going to take the right corner of the triangle and fold it into the center of the base. Unfold. I turn it around, fold the other point of the triangle into the center of the base and crease. Open it up. Then I'm going to take the right corner and I'm going to fold it all along the center crease right up to the top. Turn it around, do the same with the other side. All the way up to the center corner. There we go. Again, you've got your little pouch, So you're going to fold your flaps in and tuck them in the pouch. Fold your flap in and tuck it in the pouch. Flatten it out as best you can. Now we're going to make the ladybug's head. So take another piece of paper and you're going to put it inside the square as tight as you can. Inside the pocket, just like that. Fold it over and you can just draw the outline and cut it. Then we're going to insert this again and make sure everything is just so. Perfect. I'm going to take it out, keep it the same way, put just a little bit of glue on the bottom. On the colored side again, because that's going to be glued to the inside of the pouch. So I'm going to open it up and place it as best I can without the glue sticking. There we go, perfect. And then stick it down like that. Okay. Then I'm going to cut a circle to semicircle to soften the ladybug's head. There we go. And it looks like that. Now, decorating. Again, I'm going to get my googly eyes going. And I'm going to use a marker and I'm going to give the ladybug her markings that everybody knows. There we go. And there's your ladybug corner bookmark. Lastly, we're going to make a hedgehog. So I'm going to turn my origami paper colored side down. I'm going to do my diagonal folds to start. Holding with one hand, creasing with the other. Opening it, making the diagonal fold the other way. Holding it with one hand, creasing it with the other. Turning it so the triangle base is close to me. Taking the point of one of the sheets and folding it down to match the center line of the crease. Folding the right triangle into the center, as so. Turning it around, folding the other side in, like so, opening them both up, turning it around so that the base of the triangle is always facing me. Then I'm going to take the point and I'm going to match it up to the top point of the triangle. Matching it right along the crease. Holding it with one hand, creasing with the other. Turning it around, doing the same with the other side. Matching it along the crease. Holding it with one hand, creasing it with the other. There we go. Then I'm going to open it up And again, you've got your little pouch. So I'm going to fold the right side in and tuck it in the pouch. Fold the left side in and tuck it in the pouch. Flatten the pouch and just do the creases again. Okay, now we are ready to decorate. Take another sheet of paper and push it in just like we did for the ladybug, because we're going to make spikes for the hedgehog. So I've got it in as tight as I can get it. I'm going to turn it over, do my edging so I know where to cut. There we go. Put that aside. I'm going to fold this in. Sometimes you have to twist it around a bit because you don't know exactly how it's going to go. There we go. Now, this time, before I glue it, I'm going to draw my spikes. And since it's my hedgehog, he's going to have spikes exactly the way I want them to look. That's a real long one. I'm going to take it out and I'm going to cut them. Now this hedgehog, I'm going to add a little bit of glitter to, only because I had some glitter in the house. You can decorate your animals any way you want, with markers, crayons, stickers, glitter. They're your creation, so it's however you want to do it. If you are giving these bookmarks away as a special gift, there is room on the back for you to write your name. There we go. I'm going to put it in again. When you place something without gluing it, but you are going to glue it eventually, do you know what that's called? It's called dry fitting. So we were dry fitting the spikes into the hedgehog, and that looks perfect. So I'm going to take it out, and I'm going to put just a little bit of glue again on the colored side. I'm going to open it up, fit it as best I can, because once the glue sticks, the glue sticks. There we go. Perfect. Just perfect. I'm going to add my eyeballs. I'm going to add my hedgehog nose. Now we're going to fancy up our hedgehog with a little bit of glitter. I would strongly recommend, when you're using glitter, to put a piece of paper between, because the glitter is very fine and it'll get anywhere. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the spikes of my hedgehog. I'm going to cut a tiny, tiny hole into the glitter package. And I'm going to put some glitter on my hedgehog. There we go. Just to finish it off, you don't have to do this, but I think it looks a little bit nicer. I'm going to trim it. You could trim it the very same way as the spikes, or you can trim it like that, because when it goes on the book as the bookmark, you don't see the back side. And there's your hedgehog bookmark. That is the end of our program for today. You can access books on Origami through our catalog or using the digital platform Hoopla. Thanks for watching. Follow us on social media or visit us at whitbylibrary.ca to discover more of our online programs and collections. Bye for now.